Good afternoon, America. I'm Colonel Ed Mandrill, the commander of the U.S. Army's Medical Recruiting Brigade, located at Fort Knox, Kentucky. As you know, these are unprecedented times where the coronavirus has impacted every American, and the Army has an important role in fighting against the virus. We have the privilege today of conducting a mass virtual oath of office commissioning ceremony hosted by the 45th Surgeon General of the U.S. Army and the commander of U.S. Army Medical Command and former commander of the Medical Recruiting Brigade, Lieutenant General R. Scott Dingle. Today's commissioning ceremony will honor the brave contributions of Army healthcare professionals, scientists, and soldiers coming together at a time of need to serve their communities. Lieutenant General Dingle will join us virtually from the Pentagon in Washington, D.C. momentarily. The Army's Medical Recruiting Brigade recruits over 2,000 quality healthcare professionals each year to serve our soldiers, families, and retirees in the United States and around the world. You will soon have the opportunity to serve alongside these great Americans as healthcare officers in the Army Medical Department, answering the nation's call to conserve the fighting strength of our forces. We are super excited to have you part of our amazing team of winners today. And now please join me in a warm round of applause for our Surgeon General, Lieutenant General R. Scott Dingle. Over to you,
Thank you, Colonel
sir.
Mandrill. Greetings, and welcome to the first ever virtual mass commissioning of healthcare professionals into the United States Army. Due to the COVID-19 pandemic, forced health protection, and following the CDC guidelines for social distancing, we are virtually inducting over 120 leaders from over 120 medical and dental colleges across the nation into the United States Army Medical Department. Joining America's #1 team are physicians in various specialties, dentists, nurses, veterinarians, dietitians, psychiatrists, physician assistants, physical and occupational therapists, and dozens of medical and dental scholarship recipients. Each of you have stepped up to serve the Army and your country in a time of great national need and worldwide challenges. I paraphrase Colonel Robert Nahas from his book, Warriors Remember. He says this: we hear the call, we pay the price. Some volunteer, others come when summoned. All make a choice, standing straight to face the call. We hear the call. We answer with our service. We pay the price for others. Let them remember. It matters not what people argue. It matters not what history will reveal. We have no expectation but to serve where duty calls us. We ask for no reward except a nation's thanks. Our nation thanks each and every one of you for answering the call to serve. You are joining the 1% of our nation who have served in the profession of arms military service. A worthy cause, a noble cause that General Douglas MacArthur characterized in 3 words: duty, honor, and country. 3 words that reverently dictate what you ought to be, what you can be, what you will be. Congratulations, leader. You answered the call. At this time, Colonel Mandrill will introduce 2 of the many taking the oath today. Colonel Mandrill.
All right, we have on screen with us today Dr. Benedict, who is a family medicine physician currently in resident at Wellspan Good Samaritan Hospital in Lebanon, Pennsylvania. He completed medical school at the Philadelphia College of Osteopathic Medicine. Dr. Benedict will now take a minute to share his call to service. Over to you, Dr. Benedict. Dr. Benedict, if you would, enable your camera and your mic at this time. And Dr. Van Horn as well.
Same, unmuted.
Thank you very much, sir. I am Benedict Awo. I'm a resident at the Wellspan Good Time Hospital, finishing up my family medicine residency. I decided to serve in the U.S. Army because this is a country that has given me everything in my life. So I decided that I will serve, I will give back to a country that gave me everything.
I can't hear.
Her call to duty. Take us away, Dr. Van Horn.
Thank you for that introduction and for the opportunity to share my call to service. So for me, the decision to serve is a culmination of my personal and professional values. For the last several years, I've run a program at Rush University Medical Center in Chicago, treating veterans, active duty service members, and military families. Each day, I am humbled by my patients' courage, dedication, and commitment to get better. When I learned that at 45, I wasn't too old to join the Army, I jumped at the chance to take the expertise I've developed and the experience I've gained as a civilian doctor and demonstrate my commitment to my country and to the men and women who serve and defend it. As the mother of an almost 17-year-old, I truly hope my decision demonstrates for my son the importance of service. So thank you and congratulations to my fellow future officers.
Thank you, Dr. Van Horn, and thank you both for your commitment to serve. Please remain on video, Dr. Van Horn and Dr. Benedict, as you will represent over 130 future officers reciting the oath of office today. For all other future officers, please turn on your cameras at this time, but mute your mics. At this time, our Surgeon General, General Dingle, will administer the oath of office.
This oath of office ceremony today is the important first step in your Army commitment. The oath has been with us in some form since 1787, when the U.S. Constitution was ratified. You will pledge a solemn pledge to the Constitution and to our country. At this time, I would like for each of you all to please rise, stand up, raise your right hand, and repeat after me. I state your full name.
I, Matthew B. Zamora.
I, Rebecca.
I, Adrian Hicks.
I, Philippe Mansour.
You solemnly
Amy
swear
Morrissey.
Do solemnly swear.
Do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend
Where
that I will support and defend
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
against all enemies, foreign and domestic.
against all enemies, foreign and domestic.
That I will bear true faith
That I will bear true faith
and allegiance to the same.
and allegiance to the same.
That I take this obligation freely
That I take this obligation freely
without any mental reservation
without any mental reservation
or purpose of evasion.
or purpose of
evasion.
And that I will well and faithfully
and that I will well
and faithfully
discharge the duties
discharge the duties
of the office upon which
I
am about to enter.
which I'm about to
So
enter.
help me God.
Oh, God.
Congratulations, leaders. This concludes our ceremony today. Thank you for taking part in this event. Thank you for answering the call to serve. It is truly an inspiration to see so many of our fellow Americans raising their right hand to say, I will go, send me. I wish each of you continued success, and I'll see you on the high ground. Now back to Colonel Mandrill for the closing remarks.
Thank you, General Dingle, and thank you for honoring us today with your time. In wrapping up today's ceremony, I'd like to congratulate and thank all for answering the nation's call to duty and becoming a part of the hard-charging Army Medical Department force. For more information about healthcare careers in the Army, for those of you watching, check out our contact information and website and download our application, Army Medicine Careers, provided on the screen. I hope to see more outstanding healthcare professionals applying to be part of this awesome Army Medical Department team soon. Put them in boots, put them in scrubs, and enjoy your Memorial Day weekend.
Oh.